Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here, and I'm going to do a general reading. This is timeless, and so anytime you stumble upon it, it may be for you. And I do want to say, that I might be changing things up around here. I don't know how, really, but I'm not really sure how, but I feel like shifting things. So here's what I want to say is that it might be a little bit like I'm getting dressed in front of you guys, metaphorically. So bear with me, because I'm not really sure how I want to shift things around. I was talking to Michelle about the moon jams, and all that, and we're kind of cooking up some ideas. It's been a hell of a 6 months for me. It's been a hell of a 6 years. It's been a hell of a lifetime. And I'm good, but there's just a lot of things going on. Like when I say I'm good, it doesn't mean I'm like ignoring stuff. It means I can handle what I'm dealing with, right? But it's a lot. So anyway, this is a general reading. Not everything will apply to you. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. This reading might not be for you. It's for someone. Pieces of it may be for you, or you might go, holy shit, how did she do a reading for me? And I'm not even there. And all of that is okay. Except that I screwed up shuffling those. I haven't used this deck in a while. Shuffle is a little different. There we go. This is one of my favorite decks. There's the devil. The devil. I love this one because it's like a baby reaching up to somebody with devil horns. The devil's about attachment, addictions, kind of pleasure. You know, the baby is reaching up to the guy with devil horns. It's like that infant part of us that wants and needs something, but doesn't necessarily know if it's good or bad for us. You know what I mean? The baby just wants to be picked up. So maybe that is for somebody. It just kept peeking at me. So was I saying something? If I was, I guess it wasn't that important. Oh yeah, I'm recording this. Queen of Cups. Ace of Cups. All right. Oh, I want a new office chair. I like my office chair in Colorado better than the one here. Oh, I just ran over my toe. Okay, so internal. This is our internal experience. This is our external experience, or the energy that is around us on the outside. And then I call this the God's view, spirit's view, the objective view, right? Looking down on this situation. So, ooh, wow. Queen of Cups. She is sipping her tea. The cups are our emotions. It's also kind of neat because it's like she's looking within, reflecting on the past. She looks contemplative. She's up in her feels, right? So, the Queen of Cups is emotional, and the queens are feminine energy. So that's receptive, introspective, consideration within, right? Attracting things to us. And with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning. The Ace of Cups is on the external, but her back is turned to that right now, okay? So it's like she's reflecting within, sorting out her feelings. And her, you could be a he, whatever. It applies to you. We all have masculine and feminine energies, right? Or parts of us. But it's like there's something that she needs to consider or work through emotionally before she can begin this new. I got a sense of adventure, but it's a sense of adventure when it comes to our emotions. Like the Ace of Cups is overflowing with love. And she may not be feeling that just yet because she's still looking in the past. And I'm not getting from this reading that that is an inappropriate thing to do. You know, it's like we might be wrapping something up before another thing begins. Well, and I say that especially because as God sees it, we have the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is moving on. Tens are, you know, that's the final card of the Ace through 10. So he's moving, he's packing up everything and carrying it on his back. This could be some overwhelmed, feeling burdened, ready for the new beginning, but it's like there's still work to do. So that's what we're doing. And the work that we're doing is emotional. The wands are fire. And fire is the spiritual journey. It's action. But before we can take action, it's like she needs to go take an emotional inventory. That just popped up. Sorting through things that have already happened, making sure that we're okay before we move on to the next thing. Yes. Two of Wands. Two of Wands that's choices. He's holding the globe in his hand. This is so funny. So we're making a decision. We're deciding where do we want to go? Where do we want to proceed, right? But we have to feel good about ourselves before we go forward. Okay, because the wands are about manifesting. So if we are in a place where we're emotional, overwhelmed, we haven't sorted out whatever has been happening, we're just going to manifest more of the same. There's a lot of people right now, myself included, who are feeling in limbo, right? And it's like, where do I go next? Whether that's a mental journey or an actual physical journey or a job or a relationship or whatever. But it's kind of like where am I headed? But have we really gone through and processed where we've been? Can we be okay emotionally without knowing, so that we can, because we manifest from the heart, we manifest from what we're feeling. So if we're feeling insecure or out of place, or we don't have everything sorted out internally, and then we try to start again from that point, there's gonna be troubled water. That's what I've got. I'm hearing like a bridge over troubled water. And I thought this card, I saw this card when I first started shuffling the world. The the world is the completion of a large journey, like a bigger lesson. So we have the 10 of Wands as God sees it. It's like we're wrapping things up. We might be overwhelmed, but we've got to finish. We've got to, we don't want to just run around, run into the next thing without, there's a sense of calm in this reading. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you are calm. It means that being calm, the water being still, not being too like, you know, a bunch of waves and shit. That's where you need to get to. So yeah, I just saw like a cup with water in it. And it's like, if you try to be too quick with it, everything's going to spill out. There's like stillness is necessary, because we need to complete one journey, to complete one lesson, to feel at home in the world just came in. So even if we're not quite sure what we're wrapping up, and that's totally fucking possible too. Who cares what it is, but can you feel at home in the world? At home within your world, within yourself. Like it's a full circle. And this guy is like feeling complete. And you know what's really cool is he's holding 2 wands, and then you got the 2 of wands. So, and he's holding, wow, and he's holding a globe. Something's got to wrap up before you begin something else. It's like the water, still the water. Chill. Chill. And that could be simply the message is chill. There's like a lot of things going on in the world right now. Like, okay, ready? The 2 of Wands, he's trying to figure out where to go, and he's holding the globe, and the World card is out here like, actually, nah, you know, like the world is going to do what the world is going to do. You hold your own world, but there's something here about trusting the divine, God, whatever source, whatever you call it, waiting for the world. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Yes, like maybe there are miracles that need to take place. Like you might have no idea how cool some shit is that's going to be coming to you. And you're here trying to get like something little, or you might not think it's little. But if you would let things play out a little more naturally, it doesn't mean inactivity or anything like that. And then we got, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So we're feeling uncomfortable right now. We're feeling like, what are you carrying? And it's not saying to put it down. Whatever you are carrying is for a reason. Don't just chuck it down so that you can, and it could be emotional baggage. And it doesn't mean necessarily to like sit and ruminate on it, but it's like I'm feeling it like go through, like just kind of passing through. But we've got to be still in order for that to happen. It's like we're like shaking it up. Maybe it's, I don't know, somehow we're carbonating our emotions or something like that. Let's see. I'm gonna get a couple of angel messages. Believe in your own inner power. You have what it takes to achieve your goals. Yes. So we want to approach our goals with an open mind, because the universe might have changed, things might not look the way that we think we want them to look, but we want to approach our goals not afraid that we can't achieve them, but knowing that we have the power within us to move towards them and to draw them towards us. Yeah, I'm just seeing like a fishing rod kind of pull, you reel it in. Maybe it's a really big fish. And so as you reel it in, the boat's being pulled towards it. That's kind of what I'm seeing, because it's like things are moving towards one another. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. This is about dreams, aspirations, miracles. Yes, like all of that is coming in. And I was saying the wands are the journey of the law of attraction. Don't be discouraged if you feel like something you're manifesting, maybe you saw like a small hint of it and you think that like that's it, that's all of it. Holiday. It's time to go on that holiday you have been dreaming about. Live life. All right. So we're going to call life a holiday. I'm going to take this in a number of ways. A lot of times I only look at the bigger word. These are called like divine directions, but maybe around the holidays, something's gonna come in. That's gonna be after eclipse season. So maybe something will shift after eclipse season, which will be around October. It's time to go on that holiday you have been dreaming about. Live life. Yes. Be comfortable in the world, like wherever you are, even if things aren't perfect, even if things aren't exactly as you want them. Be at home in yourself. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. All right, let me look at all these again. So we've got, wow, we're really manifesting. It is what I'm getting from this reading. We might be carrying a lot right now. We don't want to throw it down. We want to allow our emotions to go through. It's like we're processing and sorting something out emotionally. And and she wants to be done that. She wants to be in a calm state before she turns around to begin this new emotional journey. The Ace of Cups can be like the beginning of a relationship. You wouldn't necessarily the first thing say like a new job or but it's something that you feel good about. So like if somebody it feels really good about a job, like not like wanting, it's different. But if you're moving towards something that is emotionally fulfilling, that's what the Ace of Cups is. But before we do that, it's like there are things, there are loose ends, there are negative feelings that we might have, insecurities, uncertainties, self-doubt, self-criticism that we need to move through before we can begin anew. Anyway, there's that. I'm going to get going. And like I said, I do want to post some more videos. I think I'm going to be trying a different format. But for now, that's what I got for you. Anyway, have a great day on Earth. Peace. Namaste.